Hey folks, time for your studio update. It is, wow, that was the weakest introduction ever, and the happiness lamp isn't even on. There you go. Now you feel better. It's let's get that lens clean. All right. Hey, Blue Table fans. Forge World Order is in. Let's take a look at what it is, because I know some of the clients watch these. Few people watch them, I've heard. Sail the Faithless and Nightmaw. And we get to keep the Nightmaw. Isn't that nice? Client only wants the thing. We got another one of those toad dragons. Absolutely disgustingly huge figure. Ultramarines Rhinos doors. Ultramarines Rhino doors. Ultramarines pads. We're doing a huge custom Ultramarines army. Alright, some of those fell out. Let's not lose those. Ultramarines Venerable Dread. Ultramarines Rhino doors. Ultramarines Rhino doors. Ah, here it is. Here is the Exalted Vermin Lord. Fantastic fig. Oh yeah, that guy goes on a chariot base, amazingly. And what's this last thing? Wasn't expecting this, I don't think. Oh yeah, the Elysian Sentinel. So that completes an order too. Hi, we're here with Ren's hand.
Yeah, it talks. It's weird.
Yeah.
That might
I
be my dementia
live.
setting
I am
in again.
bionic.
No,
Okay, so what do you got? This is.
I just got some Malifaux. Got a starter Bex. Bex. What's a Bex? A box.
You know,
Starter
they didn't
box.
operate on your brain, Ren.
Okay,
what's going on?
Colette starter box for
Okay.
Malifaux.
Great.
Played a couple test games of it. It's a
All right.
really fun game. And these are ready to be painted already. So you
Good
can
for
play
you.
a game with like the starter box.
Right.
Just adding a couple things and like you're good. It's a
All
pretty
right.
cheap game to get into. More on that later.
Thanks, Ren. All right, well, I just walked in and I caught these three laughing it up. So what are you guys up to? What are you doing right now?
Well, I'm waiting for Ren to stop being so slow.
Little war machine looks like to me. A little Kador,
Oh, yes.
Sagnar, all long vowels all around. What's this AT-43 fig doing in here? That game doesn't exist anymore.
I'm just
How's it
doing
going?
research for work. I really am.
So which faction are you going to do? Because I know you've picked one.
Signar.
Nice. How about you, Stud?
I've got all my Kato right here.
Okay, great. Oh, these are yours.
These are mine.
Fantastico, senor. That's right, you ordered all these. I remember that. Great.
I'm borrowing the
Studio. Good. Well you should. As well you should. Check this out. I think you guys saw this already. We have this sandstone terrain. And I got to send some pictures to the client on that one. So it doesn't look like anybody's here painting, so let's take a look. Have some Forge World tanks going here. And, oh, this Witch Elves army, which is really quite exquisite. It's an all-female army, about 5,000 points. And everyone converted, mostly scratch sculpts, actually. Here we have some Space Wolves with Mr. Dandy Thunder Wolves, which, by the way, those retail, I think, for 18 each. You don't get the rider, so all told, it's probably like $20, $21 per guy, and those are fantastico. Oh, here's more of those Witch Elves. They have kind of this purplish skin, and I have to tell you, this is one of the cooler armies. It is very, very unique. We'll get you some better pictures of that later. We got Josephus over here. He's working on some Dark Eldar. And here's all the raiders and stuff for that. That is for client NE, in case you're watching. Here's all the projects waiting to be checked out to painters. And, yeah, still got these orcs being worked on over here. And a ton of Malifaux and Absolute. Well, I think it's 160 figs, something like that. Didn't we have, is this deja vu? Is this like you've seen this all before? Yeah, what? The Malifaux thing? 14 armies. Fantastic. Doing Studio Tyranids, and I got an idea for a Turvagon that I've kind of percolated for quite a while now. And I can't show it to you yet because I want you to see kind of a finished version of it. But I've expanded the army. I'll provide a link to the blog that has the army list. I can probably give you a rundown right in from my head. Got a Hive Tyrant / Swarm Lord magnetized, 3 Tyrant Guard, Tyranid Prime, 2 Tervagons, now being expanded to 4. I got rid of the Wasp ones. Those are now on the website, or should be real soon. In fact, here they are. They're over in Janine's area. And, oh, by the way, caught her refurbing some Epic 40K terrain, so I don't know what's going to become of that. So, going up to 4 Tervagons, because I think one of my army lists I'm going to have 2 for HQ and 2 in troops. I've upped the Ormagants to 60, upped the Termagants to 80, pretty sure that's right, 80 Termagants. And you need that, if you have 4 Tervagons, you need every one. In fact, you need more. 5 is the most Tervagons you can have in a list. You can have 3 as troops with the matching 3 units of Termagants, and 2 for HQs. So I don't know, just kind of in the mood to mix it up. So we kind of switch that out. Let's see here. Hold on, there's more. Oh, I mentioned 60 Ormagants. There's 8 Shrikes, Tyrannifex, which I can't help but have one in my army. I like them. I like running things in pairs. As you know, I'm a little OCDC. OCDC? I think that was a rock band, but I think people couldn't really concentrate very well when they were around. So I'm a little OCD about having even numbers of things, like pairs. So anyway, but what I really need is I need 6 Hive Guard for that army. And this morning I reached for the Holy Grail, which is to make a good, useful Tyranid model out of just bits left over from other Tyranids. And every time I've reached for that grail, I have been unworthy. I couldn't do it. I spent like an hour, this and that, different configurations, trying to make Hive Guard out of just pieces, but it just did not work. Apparently I don't have the touch. So, gonna order 6 Hive Guard. Oh yeah, oh it's terrible. But it's gotta happen, so oh well. And what else? 6 Hive Guard, some Zoanthropes. Now that they're fine cast, they'll stay up a little bit better, so that makes them a better option, I think, in terms of the actual physical model working on the battlefield. And yeah, there's that. So just a reminder, we have a lot of armies on the block, a lot of exciting things happening. I'm setting up projects right now. Turnaround is really good. We've never had a better crew. I'm ready. I'm really just drumming my fingers waiting for you to contact me. So if you're waiting for a response from me, you better get back in touch because, as far as I know, I'm practically caught up. So what else? So that's the Studio Tyranids. What else am I going to do in heavy support? That is the big question. I've always loved the Trigon, but with this army, I kind of wanted to go masses of smaller creatures, small and medium-sized creatures. So I'm actually looking at Biovores. Pyrovores, love those guys, love the Fig. Again, I think fine cast is better for the Tyranids. And yeah, so, the Tervagon idea I have, I think it's going to be pretty awesome. And we will be able to supply those unpainted at quite a reasonable rate, with the option, of course, to have them painted as well. And I think it's a really good conversion. I can't wait to see what Brig did with it. We powwowed for quite a while this afternoon about it.